In a world of confusion, where timelines collide and prophecy is often misunderstood, a gateway is opening, a gathering unlike any other, where the voices of the prophets echo once again. From July 8th to 11th, 2026, leaders, teachers, and seekers will converge at the Todd Hall Retreat Center for a journey through the eschatology of the prophets. This is the gateway to fulfillment, featuring voices you know and trust. Join Steve Magwa, Tim Martin, Michael Miano, Zach Davis, Dr. Don K. Preston, and William Bell Jr., with more to be announced. For 4 unforgettable days, you'll explore the prophetic scriptures, uncover the fullness of God's redemptive plan, and gain a deeper understanding of our fulfilled hope. Seats are limited, so secure your spot now. Register today at the link in the description. Don't just watch prophecy. Step into fulfillment. If you're passionate about biblical truth, like this video, and subscribe for more powerful content and conference updates. We'll see you there.
All right, let's try this again. I don't know what was happening with my technology there, but I had to disconnect everything and reconnect it again. But I appreciate all of you who made a point of commenting and telling me, hey, we cannot hear you. I was not paying attention to my comments because usually, unless I'm in a live broadcast session, I actually don't usually pay attention too much to the comments until afterwards. But this time, I will. So let us try this again. So on today, the 16th day of January 2026, I want to make the first official announcement in 2026 pertaining to the Eschatology of the Prophets Gateway to Fulfillment Conference in this summer of July 2026 here in St. Louis, Missouri. I want to welcome you. I want to invite you. I want to ask you to make a plan, put it on your calendar, join us this summer in St. Louis, Missouri for a fun and especially most edifying time in the presence of the Lord and his people as we examine the scriptures, especially the Old Testament prophets and what they said about eschatology. And so what I want to do right now is I'm going to play you our latest ad video pertaining to this, and let's hear what we will be looking forward to in St. Louis this summer. Please tell me if it comes across. I will be looking at my comments this time. Thank you very much for those who are paying attention to that, and for those of you who tried to alert me to it. Thank you.
In 2026, a doorway opens, a gateway into the heart of biblical prophecy, and the world is invited. This July 8th through 11th, 2026 in St. Louis, Missouri, the Eschatology of the Prophets Gateway Conference brings together some of the most respected voices in fulfilled prophecy studies, featuring Dr. Don K. Preston, Dr. William Bell Jr., Zach Davis, Pastor Michael Miano, Tim Martin, Pastor Steve Magwa, and more guest speakers to be announced. 4 days of revelation, 4 days of powerful teaching, 4 days that will reshape how you understand the prophets from Genesis to Revelation. Only 100 tickets are available, and when they're gone, they're gone. Secure your spot today at www.thewellchurchstl.com/events. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Step through the gateway. More information is available at www.beyondcreationscience.com. July 8th through 11th, 2026, St. Louis, Missouri. The Gateway Conference. Enter the conversation. Experience the revelation.
All right, so I see your comment there, Ben Gaido, and thank you for that phone call all the way from Kenya to alert me that my sound was not working right the first time. And so I see you there, and he says, we are together now. So thank you, Bo, even for the comment on Facebook that alerted me that we were not coming across live as I thought that we were. So anyway, I was giving the information, and it has just been given there in that video, that we have the Eschatology of the Prophets Conference. It is going to be epic. It is going to be awesome. I have met some of these men, most of these men that are going to be teaching. I have met them. The only person that I've actually not met so far is Dr. William Bell, although we've talked, on phone and on video, but I want to meet him in person. And of course, Pastor Kyle from Indiana, I will be looking forward to meeting him amongst many other people who are going to be there in St. Louis at the Eschatology of the Prophets Gateway to Fulfillment Conference in St. Louis, Missouri. Or as that gentleman calls it, I like it, he says St. Louis, Missouri. So anyway, we are going to be having this conference, and some people have texted me and asked me, how can I get involved? How do I register for this event? The easiest and the best way, and actually the only way, is to go to our church website, which is under my name there. The website address is www.thewellchurchstl.com/events. Okay, so if you go to the website, which I'm about to put up here now, you will be able to see all the things that we do. We have our online ministry, which is our YouTube ministry, which is called Ask the Pastor. You can click on that if you want to watch videos of all our teachings. You can go to the Women of Honor website, which takes you to our outreach ministry to widows and orphans in Africa. If you want to donate to that, that's how you get to that. But how you get involved with the conference this year is you go to events. So this is at the church website, thewellchurchstl.com. You click on this part that says events. And when you go to events, it will actually take you to this page, which has the icon of the eschatology of the prophets. And then down here, you will see this blue button. If you click on this blue button, it takes you over to the registration page and the informational page. I'm going to go through it so that you can see what's on there. We are excited, and truly we are, to invite you to our next annual conference, the Eschatology of the Prophets Gateway to Fulfillment. This 4-day gathering will be held at the Todd Hall Retreat Center, just 30 minutes from downtown St. Louis. The venue is all-inclusive with on-site lodging, breakfast, and lunch and dinner provided. Our hosts, myself, Pastor Steve Margo of the Well Church, and Tim Martin of Beyond Creation Science will lead this year's conference with additional speakers to be announced. We have myself, Tim Martin. We have Pastor Michael Miano from Blue Point Bible Church in New York. We have Pastor Kyle. David Witten is from Curated Christian. Pastor Zach Davis, he's from Arkansas. He's a YouTube and Patreon Bible commentator. Dr. Don Craig Preston, president of Preterist Research Institute, a prolific author and international conference speaker and debater extraordinaire. Dr. William Bell Jr., he's a Bible teacher, a preacher, and president of allthingsfulfilled.com ministries. What can you expect every day? Breakfast at 8 a.m., morning sessions start at 9:30, lunch will be served at 12 noon, afternoon session starting at about 2 p.m., dinner will be served at 5:30 p.m., and then we will have at least one session in the evenings, even if it's just a Q&A or just fellowship or just worship, whatever we feel will be most appropriate, from 7 p.m. All conference presentations will be recorded and will be provided free of charge after the conference on Ask the Pastor YouTube channel and Covenant Creation on YouTube channel. We hope that you can come and explore St. Louis this summer. There's a lot of things in St. Louis, the Gateway Arch, Old Courthouse, the Basilica, the Cathedral Basilica. We have the Forest Park, the zoo. The St. Louis Zoo is amazing. Lots of things. And of course, the food in St. Louis is the best, bar none. We have the best Chinese food in the whole world. The best Chinese food in the whole world. Even China cannot compete with the Chinese food in St. Louis, and we hope that you can come and enjoy all of this. Now, the final part, how do you register? If you go to the bottom of this page on the website, you will find the two ways that you can register. You can get an all-inclusive ticket right here. It's $485 per person. That includes all things, full conference registration, meal plan, and lodging, and it gives you a place where you can come and purchase the ticket right there. Okay. If you have your own accommodation plans, you want to spend your time in an Airbnb with friends, or you have relatives, or you are local, but you still want to attend the conference, $200 per person for the 4 days. That includes your conference access, admission to all sessions, teachings, and workshops, and the meal plans, morning, lunchtime, and dinner. Now, one of the things that we are also providing here is for those of you who are not going to be able to come because of one reason or the other, but you want to participate. You want to make sure that this is a quality conference. You can donate towards the overhead costs for the conference, the honorariums for the teachers and speakers, the air tickets and all that. You can donate any amount here at the very bottom of that screen. So that is how you get registered. Now, I have to tell you, there's only 100 tickets available, only 100 tickets, and they have been going rather quickly. So it is time to register now. I remember last year I attended the Berean Bible Church conference in Virginia Beach with Pastor David Curtis. And I remember my friend, Pastor Michael Miano, who is one of our speakers, and also my friend who is one of my core managers in this ministry, Sam Karaoke. We all planned to meet over in Virginia. And we all said we are going to get the tickets. And they only usually have 100 tickets also at the Berean Bible Church conference. And fortunately for me, my friend Rosemary and her husband, Mike, they decided to donate a couple tickets to myself and my wife. So they purchased early. They got us the tickets. My friend Michael and Sam did not make it, not because they did not want to come, but because they assumed the tickets were going to be there. And so they did not buy them in time. And by the time they went to buy them, both of them were contacting me and say, "Oh, brother, I know our plan was to meet over there, but we are not going to see you because we didn't get tickets." We called Pastor David. They said the tickets are gone. There's just not any space. And I can tell you, when we went to Virginia, there was no extra space in that room. The room was packed, and the hotel room was packed. So there's just no way they could accommodate any more people. The retreat center is the same way. These conferences are amazing. In Montana, by the way, the Eschatology of Genesis conference, you can see the merch. We are going to have merchandise like this even this year for the Eschatology of the Prophets conference. We are going to put up that when it's ready. But all I'm saying is you need to register now. Whether you are going to be staying at the retreat center or whether you are going to be coming in every day, you need to register now if you actually intend to be here. This is going to be awesome. I mean, in preterism, in fulfilled eschatology, there are no greater teachers than Dr. Don Preston and Dr. William Bell. They are the original OGs. They are the founders of this movement. They are the gifts that God has given us from the very beginning back in the late 70s. You won't get any better. And of course, the other teachers, we have the new superstar on the block. He is as good as anyone that I've ever seen. Pastor Zach Davis, clearly, if you sit down and listen to Tim Martin, I mean, I don't know if there's anyone that I've met that is as detailed and as committed to this mission as Tim Martin. Pastor Michael Miano, not only is he a great teacher, but he is very practical. He is all about how do we actually practice this every day in our churches in this generation, not just about time statements and history. So, by the way, in the next few weeks and months that are going to come, I am going to bring each one of these speakers and I am going to have sessions called Getting to Know. And we will get to know them. We will get to know who they are, who they are married to, who their kids are, where they came from, how they came about, the things that they believe in, and what we can expect from them. Please look towards that. We will be hosting that in the next few weeks and the next months before we get to July 2026. Now, the last thing, this conference is going to be held in a very, very beautiful retreat center. It's called the Todd Hall. The Todd Hall Retreat Center. Let me put it up here. The Todd Hall Retreat Center is about maybe 25-30 minutes from downtown St. Louis on the Illinois side. And you can go through their website is toddhallretreat.org. It is a Christian retreat center. And it has 45 acres of beautiful, wonderful places, even to trek and to trail and to do all kind of things. And by the way, if you are one of those people that like camping, we had some people that came to Montana with their RVs. Some people had their tents set up in Montana. If you plan to do that thing again, you are welcome to do that. They have the grounds. They are actually allowing it. It will be no extra charge if you're going to camp there. You can bring your RV, but there are no RV hookups there. So you'd have to take care of the other needs for the RV outside, but you can park your RV there for the whole 4 days that we are going to be there. So in the Todd Hall Retreat Center, they have great facilities. Let me just go here to the facilities page. They have great facilities. Many churches here in St. Louis use them. My wife has attended a retreat there a couple times, so she's our witness that you are going to receive the best quality, not only of accommodations, but also of facilities. And of course, great meeting rooms, breakout rooms. We are hoping to have a very, very interactive conference this time. It's not just the speaker speaking to you, and then that's it. We will have Q&As. We will have breakout where we actually go and start to talk about how do we actually live out this fulfilled eschatology life in real time. Not just about the history. How do we live this out? How do we get to the world? How do we bring in the futuristic Christian world? How do we bring in the unreached people to understand and to know what the fulfilled kingdom is and what Christ has done? And we plan to actually have very, very interactive and very challenging sessions where we will question one another, where we will interrogate one another and really learn from one another. And we are hoping that out of this conference, there will be an extraordinary movement forward of the fulfilled eschatology, the covenant eschatology movement from where it has been. And we believe that it has been doing really, really well under these great leaders that we have. So now I want to thank all of you for attending right now. Ben Gaido says, I will physically miss this one, but I foresee my physical presence forthwith. Helen White, all the way from Florida, says, listening now. Thank you very much, guys. Now, right now, of course, I'm not going to answer any questions unless there are, questions that I can answer right now. But in terms of registration, we only have one registration place. It's at our church website, thewellchurchstl.com/events. That's how you register. And if you want to contribute, just in terms of donation, that's also the same place that you are able to do that. Please look out for the merchandise. We will be planning for the merchandise. We'll have hats, we'll have t-shirts, we'll have polo shirts, we'll have all kinds of things available for the merchandise. Every year we plan to be doing this. We are hoping to be expanding this as we go forward year after year. And in years to come, we are believing that these conferences will have thousands, 10,000s, even hundreds of thousands of people as the movement grows. So thank you very much. Please share with somebody. Please plan to come. Please plan to come, especially if you're a preterist. You know how it is, how many of you have been ostracized, how many of you have been kicked out from the mainstream church movement because of believing the scriptures. And you begin to wonder, is there even true worship anymore? Whenever we come from these conferences, we have true worship. We have praise and worship teams. We have true prayer. We have a time of fellowshipping that is just as good as any that you've ever had before you are kicked out of the main churches. So please come to St. Louis. Come and visit us. I look forward to hosting you. I look forward to seeing you personally. I look forward to fellowshipping with you. I look forward to growing with you in Christ Jesus. So until the next time when I bring on someone here so that we can know them better, thank you very much. Of course, I'll be doing our regular teachings, and even this afternoon, I will do a regular live teaching. I hope that you can join me. But until that next time, God bless you abundantly, and see you in St. Louis this summer in the mighty name of Jesus.
In 2026, a doorway opens, a gateway into the heart of biblical prophecy, and the world is invited. This July 8th through 11th, 2026 in St. Louis, Missouri, the Eschatology of the Prophets Gateway Conference brings together some of the most respected voices in fulfilled prophecy studies, featuring Dr. Don K. Preston, Dr. William Bell Jr., Zach Davis, Pastor Michael Miano, Tim Martin, Pastor Steve Magua, and more guest speakers to be announced. 4 days of revelation, 4 days of powerful teaching, 4 days that will reshape how you understand the prophets from Genesis to Revelation. Only 100 tickets are available, and when they're gone, they're gone. Secure your spot today at www.thewellchurchstl.com/events. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Step through the gateway. More information is available at www.beyondcreationscience.com. July 8th through 11th, 2026, St. Louis, Missouri. The Gateway Conference. Enter the conversation. Experience the revelation.